8% of $200. So 8% means 8 over 100 of mean time. So time $200. So now $200. 200 means the 200 over 1. So now we just simplify fractions. So you go 0 cancel with this 0 and this 0 cancel with this 0. So it is equal to 8 times 2 over 1 times 1 is 1. So it's just 8 times 2. So 8 times 2 is 16. So don't forget the units. So which is $16. 12% of 90 grams. So 12% is equal to 12 over 100 times 90 grams. So just go 90 we do, and then we write the unit at the end. So 90, of course, if you use calculator, you just type that exactly the same what's on the screen here. But please try to do without calculator first, and then if you encounter problem, then you use calculator. Always try to do without calculator first, if you can. So 90, it's just like 90 over 1. So this cancel with this. So 12 times 9 is 108. Otherwise, 12 times 9, like this. 9 times 2 is 18. Carry 1. So 9 times 1 is 9. Add 1 is 0. So which is 10. So 108. Now don't forget, we need to divide by 10 as well. So no decimal point, it means right at the back here. So divide by 10, you just move 1 here. So which is 10.8. But don't forget the unit, okay? The unit is grams. Let's check by using the calculator to work it out, okay? 8% of $200. So you go 8 over 100. And then just time by 200. So which is 16. So $16. That's correct. Now second one, 12% means 12 over 100, and if I time by 90, so it is equal to 54 over 5, so which is press SD, so 10.8, so 10.8 grams. There you go. 6.5% of 210 milliliters. So 6.5 over 100 of mean time, so 210. So what we do, which is cancel this 0 with this first. So 6.5 times 21 and then divide by 10. So I just write 6.5 times by 21. Now when you time with decimal, we just ignore decimal point first. So 6.5, treat that as 65. So 65 times 21. So 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 6 is 6. We add a 0 here. 2 times 5 is 10. So we just write 0, put 1 on top. 2 times 6 is 12. Add 1 is 13. Then we just add them up. So 5, 6, 3, 1. And we have one number after decimal point. So we just put the dot here. And then don't forget, we divide by 10 as well. So this decimal point here, you move 1 to the left because it's divided by 10, so it gets smaller. So we just move to the left. So the answer is 13.65 milliliters. 3.25% of 2,400 kilograms. So 3.25% mean per 100 of mean time 2400. Okay, so what we do, we just cancel this 0 with this with this. So we leave with 3.25 times 24. So I just write in here 3.25 times 24. So I do 4 times 5 is 20. We ignore decimal point, so treat that as 325 times 24. So 4 times 5 is 20. We put 2 on top. 4 times 2 is 8. Add 2 is 10. So put 0. Write 1 on top of 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Add 1 is 13. Now we'll put a 0 at the end here. 2 times 5 is 10. So we'll put a 0. And we write 1 on top of 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Add 1 is 5. Of course, we ignore this one here. 2 times 3 is 6. So we just run underneath. So we add them up. So it's 0, 0, 8, 7. and we have one number, two number after decimal point, so we go 1, 2. So it's here. So the answer is 78. So which is 78 kilograms. So we use calculator to check it. So let's see, 6.5% mean per 100. Okay, time by 210. So which is 13.65. That is correct. Now 3.25% of 2,400 kilograms. So I can also use 3.25. I can divide by 100. It's the same thing. So which is times by 2,400. There you go, 78 kilograms. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. 20% of 150 milliliters. So which is 20% mean per 100 of mean time. So 150. So what we do, 150 is just like 150 over 1 if you like. So 0 cancel with this 0 and this cancel with this 0. So left with 2 times 15. So 2 times 15 is 30. So 30 milliliters. 15% of 40 grams. So 15% means 15 over 100. You times by 40 grams. So just times by 40 first. So what we can do, we can cancel this out. So if you think about it, 4 is just like 4 over 1, 40 over 1. Same thing, so 4 over 1 times by. So now 15 times 4, so you double 15 is 30, you double again is 60. So 60 over 10, the answer is 6. So which is 6 grams. 6.5% of 210 milliliters. So 6.5% mean per 100 of mean time. So 210. So this 0, I can cancel that out. So what's left is 6.5 times 21. Then we divide by 10. So 6.5 times 21. So I just write it down first. Times 21. So remember, 6.5 times 21, it just treat that as 65 times 21. So 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 6 is 6. We have the 0 here. 2 times 5 is 10. So we write 0 down, carry 1. 2 times 6 is 13. Because it's 12, add 1 is 13. So write it down. So 1365. But don't forget, you have a decimal point, one number after decimal point. So we just put a decimal point here. And then don't forget to divide by 10. This 10 here, I cancel this 10. So I just move 1. So which is 13.65. But do not forget the unit. So which is milliliters. 5.5% of 640 kilograms. So 5.5 per 100 of mean time 640. So this 0, I cancel this out. So it's the same as 5.5 times 64 divided by 10. So 5.5 times 64. So we treat that as 55 times 64. 4 times 5 is 20. So carry 2. 4 times 5 is 20. Add 2 is 22. Add this 0 down. 6 times 5 is 30. Put a 0. Okay, put a 3 on top. 6 times 5 is 30. So 33. Then we add them up. So that gives me 0, 2, 5, 3. And do not forget, we have one number after decimal point. So put a decimal point here. And then we need to divide by this 10 here. So divide by 10, we move 1 more. So the answer is 35.20 kilograms. Eight and a half % of 1.2 kilograms. So 8.5%. So you can just write 8.5 if you like, 100 of mean time. Now because 1.2 kilograms, so if you write 1.2 is much harder. So what we can do, we can convert 1.2 kilogram to grams. So we just convert by time by 1,000. So you move 1, you cancel that. So 12 times 100, so which is 1200. So that become grams. So what we can do now, we just simplify this 0 with this and this with this. So the answer leave with 8.5 times 12. So which is 2 times 5. We ignore the decimal point first. So 2 times 5 is 10. Carry 1. 2 times 8 is 16. Add 1 is 17. Put a 0 down. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 8 is 8. We add them up. So give me 0. 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry 1. So it's 2 plus 8 is 10. And we have one number after decimal point. So this is the answer. And that's all. So which is 102 grams. But we don't need to write 0.0. We just write 102 grams.